And I'm like, which one would this look better on? A tree frame or a flower? And she's like, I don't really see your vision, but I think the tree. And I'm like, okay. So, you know, that's a lot of times. We don't see each other's visions until it actually comes out, and it's like, oh my God, there it is. So I am working on the Unique in the Creek tree frame, and it's going to be turned upside down, and I am making Frankenstein, y'all. I hope you can see that. I don't know if you can. If the sun is catching it. I know it's hard, and I can post this picture, or you can do a screen capture now. I'll do a picture and I'll post it after my live. But I am doing Frankenstein on the tree board. Here's to hoping. It's in my head. What comes out? I don't know. So the three main colors that I'm using are, of course, black for the hair. Now I'm using Deco Mesh. You don't have to use Deco Mesh. Lori actually suggested that I use Fun Fur, and I'm like, oh yeah. But I don't have any Fun Fur, and I wasn't around. And I couldn't go out anywhere yesterday because I was at the show, and then I had the live on Friday, so I was like, I'm just going to do the Deco Mesh. And I'll try the Fun Fur later on, but I'm using black Deco Mesh, silver Deco Mesh, because what's Frankenstein without his bolts on the side of his head? I'll show you how to make the bolts. Let me get this out of the way. And then I'm using green. Now, I was going to use this green. However, that's Frankenstein to me. So we'll be using the darker green. These I did get at Hobby Lobby. I had them, so I was kind of like, no, I'll just use them. Why not? We'll just go with that. But I'm going to use the darker green. Those are the only three colors that I'm using. Then we have little extras to put on Frankenstein when we're done with the board itself. And I'll show you how to do that too. It's so much fun. And Danny, the hot glue gun is plugged in, so don't burn yourself. Top head with his hair. So that's why I wanted the tree frame. Please don't move it anymore. Just leave it alone for right now. So I'm doing the black on top, and then the rest will be green, except for his bolts on the side of the tree frame. There's a method to my madness, I promise you, and you're gonna see it. I did already start, so that way we don't have a long live. I preloaded my board with the 18-pound, 8-inch. Leave it alone, they can see.
No, they can't.
Well, if you left the camera like I had it.
With your head cut off?
Yes, they saw it before. Okay, so I preloaded the board. I did not zip tie them in because we're doing poofs, 8-inch poofs on the top. And I'm doing rows. Oh, this is different. I forgot about the tree frame. This is 12 and 11 that I'm doing in black. And then 13 on each end will be black. And that's what I'm getting to now. And I'm going to make it sort of like the hairline for Frankenstein. So that's all that I'm doing. The poofs were just like Lori made with the ice cream cone. I made it on my live with the witch hat. I showed you the poofs on the witch hat that I did. That live is still available on my Facebook if you want to go back and do the witch hat with the little leg. It was fun. The bow. And we're also going to put a bow on him because he needs like a little Dapper Dan bow. Maybe not. I don't know. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. All you have to do is just rotate it down. You don't have to move the arm. Can y'all see? I'm waiting for my thing to catch up. Hello, Angela. Hello, Ellen. Hello, Deb. I don't know. Wait, let me scroll up and see if anybody else has come on. Janet, hello. Hello, everybody. Okay, Dan is going to be moderating, so that way we can go ahead and get this done fairly quickly. Here's to hoping, but you know, I talk. but I'm going to try not to talk as much. We're going to get through this. We are a Star Wars family. We have Star Wars cups. So, we have him, we have Vader, we have,
Angela, we're making Frankenstein's monster.
Frankenstein's monster.
Sadly, it's going to look nothing like Peter. Oh God, why can't I remember his name?
Peter. What do you mean? Okay, so as you can see, I stopped here. This is my end. I did row 12 and 11. So I'm finishing off the 11, and I'm going to show you the poof. I'm just taking it to the end. Have my handy, excuse me, sorry.
Peter Boyle.
My face is itchy. We got pollen over here. So I'm taking my handy dandy 8-inch tube. You all know how I make it. It's the middle of these Deco Mesh rolls, and I just cut it 8 inches. You can use whatever you want to measure the 8 inches, completely up to you. I take it, I pinch it. I'm going to take my other hand, bring it back.
I think it needs to be higher up, above more. Kind of like I said.
Above, no, she means like this way.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
It needs to be shooting downward instead of
Okay,
straight.
everybody close your eyes. If you get motion sickness, we're going to try to move it so that way it could be higher. No, closer.
Calm down. I know what I'm doing.
Do you? Is that better, guys?
It needs to be closer.
Sorry, we're trying to adjust the arm so it's a little bit closer so that way you can see. Like an eye in the sky. That's my dogs because we have our long guy here. You'll hear them every so often. Is that better?
If you're blue and you don't know where
Okay.
to go to, why
There we go.
don't you go where fashion sits?
Putting on the Ritz.
All right, you guys can look now. We're done moving.
Yes, we're done moving. If you've never seen the movie, oh, it's so much fun. I love Gene Wilder. I love him.
What's the movie called, Smartass?
Isn't it called Frankenstein?
It's called Young Frankenstein.
Young Frankenstein. Yes, okay, good. Let me close the door really quickly. Sorry. So, they're learning because there's somebody not here that's mommy and daddy. Okay, so I'm going to do it again. I'm going to take the roll up to 8 inches. I'm going to take it, I'm going to pull it down, and then I'm going to lay it right in here, right in my twist tie, and then I'm going to cinch it down. That's all we're doing, guys.
Down. Stay there.
Sandy, just settle. Come here, baby.
Well, I just told her to stay there.
Oh, okay. Well, she's not down yet. There we go.
Ah!
And I just put it in here. And then
Sit.
I'm fluffing it out. That's all it is. Now, because I want to do his, he kind of has sideburns in his hair a little bit from the pictures that I've seen. So, I'm just going to do one more poof on row 9 on the very end. And then I'm going to bring it across and do it on the other end. I'm going to show you. Same thing. I'm going to take it, get it to the end, bring it out to 8 inches-ish. Because it's never exactly 8 inches, and that's totally fine. If you want to make it a little longer for the sides, completely up to you.
Dressed up like $1 million.
And then bring it in. Danny, remember they said they couldn't hear me. And then we're going to cinch it in.
Trying hard to look like Gary Cooper.
Super duper. Come like this, we're Rockefellers. And then I'm going to cut it off because this is the time you've seen me on the character boards where I don't snip my zip ties until the very end.
Hello, Lynn.
Hi, Lynn. This is the
Thanks,
time where I'm
Tammy.
going to go ahead and thank you. I'm going to snip them off because they'll just get in the way. And I'm going to poof it out. So you can see his hair is forming.
We've got a bunch of our usual crowd in here.
Hello. I'm glad I have.
Yeah, we've got Brenda.
Thank
We've
you,
got
Tammy.
Georgiana, of course.
So now what I'm going to do, because I kind of want a hairline, is this part right here. I'm not going to put it in any of these other zip ties. I'm just going to bring it across. So it's like one gigantic poof. It's going to look like one gigantic poof right now.
Dale Allen Joyner. Hey, y'all, from
Hi.
Castalia, North Carolina.
Hi, don't mind him and his accent.
Look,
You are new.
I grew up in the Southeast. I know how y'all talk.
So you can see kind of that hairline that we're forming.
And I know there's different accents, but...
So we're not putting in any zip tie, and it doesn't have to be perfect right now. We'll form it later.
Deb's a newbie. Hi, Deb Bloomfield.
Hi, Deb.
We don't use the term newbie. We use the term newbie.
Newbie.
That's a
thank
joke.
you for
See, I said
coming.
the same thing twice.
My name's Amy Rose. I was going to say this is Amy Rose. My name is Amy Rose from Amy Rose Wreaths and Crafts.
I'm Dan.
And Dan is the man behind the camera. He is reading the comments.
Dolores Dixon from Southeast Tennessee.
Hello, Dolores. We are making Frankenstein.
Southeast Tennessee. So that's not up in the mountains. So that wouldn't be like Gatlinburg or Chattanooga.
No. So I have it pinched here.
Beautiful place.
I need to make my poof. So I'm going to take 4 inches and I'm going to measure it on my board, or you can use half of this. Actually, I'm sorry. You're not going to do 4 inches. You're going to do 8 inches because you're going to make that poof, cinch it in your hand. Does everybody see that?
Hail from Northeast Indiana.
All I did was, hello. Who is it?
That's Deb. That's our not newbie.
Oh.
She's a newbie.
Oh,
Welcome, Deb.
I got my things mixed. Ooh, and I almost did it in the
Hello
wrong
from
one.
Arkansas.
There we go.
Angela Bonewell. She
Hi,
drinks
Angela.
lots of milk.
So, like I said, I'm just pinching it here. I measured out the 8-ish inches. I'm bringing it together, pinching it with my fingers, and making that last loop.
That's an important distinction, you guys. Whatever you do, don't pinch it together with your toes.
Yeah, right. Not with your toes, and then I'm going to cut it off.
That's what she did to me.
Fanny. And then I'm going to put it down on the very last.
Elaine from Nashville.
Hi, Elaine from Nashville. I'm putting it down on the very last zip tie that I have loaded.
Nashville has one of the coolest buildings in the country. It looks exactly like it was out of the 1989 movie, 1989 Batman movie. I call it the Gotham Tower because that's what it looks like.
There we go. I'm putting it down and I'm zip tying it in.
I used to live about 45 minutes, about an hour south of Nashville in Fayetteville, Tennessee.
I'm just putting the head of that zip tie in the hole.
Used to go up to Murfreesboro all the time.
All right. So you can see what I did. I kind of made
Debbie.
that hairline. Hey, Deb.
We are Debbie Motley. She's making Frankenstein, and I'm wrangling the dogs because they're barking at the nice man we paid to mow our lawn in 104-degree heat. Hey!
It's okay. So see,
Sandra?
we only have it on the very ends of row 9. Because now everything else is going to be green. All the way down to 1.
Ow!
And then here's where we're going to put our bow tie.
50 miles east of Chattanooga and wow, she's in the foothills of the Chilliwack Mountains.
Wow. So the black deco mesh, I didn't even use a full roll, guys.
And Brenda from Asoki, North Carolina. Hey, that's almost like that one character in Star Wars Rebels. Ahsoka Tano.
Very cool.
Sandra! Sorry, you guys.
This is really pretty. It's got that metallic shine in it. And I just think it's all about... it's all about Frankenstein being green, the way it should be. We can still hear you when the door is closed. He's trying to wrangle the dogs, y'all. So what I'm doing right now is I'm going to take this to get my poof. Come on now, stop sticking. As you can see, I'm not cutting anything. It's just going to be one continuous strand. So I'm doing about 2 inches just to get that tail. I'm pinching it up just to get this. It's a little too much. A little too much. Little too much. Just to get that little tail. Then I'm going to take, you can either take your roll or whatever you're using, the 8 inches, or I'm taking my board, I'm taking where I pinched, measuring out 8 inches, and I'm creating that poof to start the row for his face.
This coffee smells so good, you guys.
It does. It really does. It's
Coming out
a
of
San Antonio blend.
Chewbacca's brain.
Okay. So now I'm going to start.
Linda is asking, is the whole thing going to be poofs?
The whole thing is going to be poofs, except for his bolts. I was going to do poofs on the hair and then ruffles on his face, but then ruffles, it looked weird.
A husky. Oh, okay.
What?
It's pronounced a husky.
Oh.
Not a soaky.
The ruffles looked weird when I started doing it on the board. And so I just decided to do the whole thing with the poofs. But the bolts on the side of row 5 are going to be Harvey petals. And I'm going to show you how to do those so they actually look like bolts. Well, in my head.
Hey, it's Lynn Hawk from New Jersey.
Hi, Lynn.
Hey,
how are
forget
you?
about it. How you doing?
I'm trying to figure out, okay. I was trying to figure out how I'm going to put this down so that way you can see.
All right. Thank you, Carla.
Thank you, Carla.
I don't know what LSF means, but I assume
You know what it is. It's the words we can't say. So now, right by the black that we put down, and then we made that hairline, we're going to put down the green.
Hey, Gene Schmitter, another one from New Jersey. Hey.
Hi, everybody.
Forget about it. Hey, do they got Scrapple in New Jersey? No, that's Pennsylvania. Scrapple.
That's not New Jersey. You're doing New York.
Am I doing New York?
That's a New York accent. I'm thinking of John Travolta.
Hi from Muskoka, Ontario.
Hi.
Hey.
Welcome. We are making Frankenstein's monster. So see, that poof is starting there. Okay?
I know Amy, or Naomi. Sorry.
Naomi.
Naomi.
Naomi. I don't
Ms.
know why
Marks.
I said it like that.
She's got the most adorable kids. I miss them.
Who?
Naomi.
Oh, Naomi. I'm like, who? Okay. I'm just going to cut off this tail because it's bothering me. You don't have to.
Thank you, Dolores.
Is that Montez?
No.
That's another Dolores.
Dolores Lynn Dixon.
Hello, Dolores Lynn Dixon.
We already said hello to her.
Well, there could be multiple people with the name Dolores.
Lynn Dixon? You literally said all 3 names.
After you said it. Okay.
Angela Lamoth.
Hi,
Watching
Angela.
from Ottawa, Ontario. Forget about it. This is how we talk in Canada
Everywhere.
now. Eh?
So, once again, I'm going to put it at the very end. I'm going to bring it up. I'm going to get my 8 inches-ish. Pull it back.
My God, stop reading right now. Sherry Mandina is from what appears to be Canada, New York. Please, 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 God, please, Jesus, let it be pronounced Canada, New York, because I love it.
No, I think it's Canada, New York.
No, it's Caneadea. It looks like Canada, and I'm going to say Canada forever because that's what I call Canada as well. Hello from Illinois, land of taxes. They don't call it Crook County for nothing.
It's Cook County.
It's Crook County.
And that's in Chicago. Chicagoland area. But then you can get into Lake County. Okay, and I'm not fluffing out the poofs just yet. If you've seen any of my lives, I poofed
Oh no, it's not called Canada.
Oh darn! I fluff my poofs at the end.
What is my Pennsylvania accent? It goes like this. Hey, I'm from Pennsylvania. Forget about it. Oh!
What about Kansas accent?
Kansas accent, it goes, hey, I'm from Topeka. Oh, forget about everybody, bring on the barbecue.
There we go. I'm just going along with my poofs every row. So I'm going to go a little bit faster. I've shown the poof method before on my live when I did the witch hat. There are a lot of lives that have the poof method as well, so I don't want to bore you too much. And I wanted to show you the transition from the green into the black. And Dan has left me because he's helping his mom get the ice in the ice maker because our ice maker doesn't produce enough ice for all that we drink here in hot Texas. And give me just a minute and I'll look at the comments. If you need me to slow down and show you the poof, I will. He is such a goober, Carrie. I hope you're talking about Danny, because I agree with you. He's a goober. Hi, Daddy. He is always that. No, not always, but he can be. He really can. When he's feeling good and he thinks he has to be entertaining, he's absolutely going to entertain. And right now, he feels like he needs to entertain to fill up dead space. So it's a lot of fun. It really is in our house. Our son has taken on mine and Danny's humor a little bit. And when I tell him to clean his room, he says it's controlled chaos.
It's Cania dia. That seems needlessly complicated. You need to write a letter.
Write a letter? What is she going to do?
Jesus.
Well, how was that going to...
You need to write a letter to the city council. That's wrong.
My grandmother would write a letter.
If you can't talk like Sam Elliott, you are a lucky woman. I'm going to tell you the story about a man named the Dude.
Every morning.
Oh, if he can talk like Sam Elliott. Oh. You know what? I don't think anybody can do a proper imitation of Sam Elliott, except for maybe Trace Adkins. That guy's got a voice.
I know I said I don't poof to the end, but I want to poof it a little bit, and I want to show you the hairline that I was talking about. It's very subtle. It's just, break up that black into the green, and then you got the little bit of sides going on.
Oh yeah, poofs, known for their subtlety.
What? They are known for their little subtlety. That's going to drive me nuts. I'm going to have to fix that.
Oh,
later.
I thought it was subtle.
What are you talking about?
Nothing.
I don't know what you're talking about. Stop it. I'll fix that. That right here is driving me nuts. So it goes down just a little bit, and now I'm going to go into the next row.
Y'all can talk about me. I don't care. I got a thick skin.
I talk about bull honky.
That's true.
He does not have a thick skin, y'all. We wear both of us. We wear our emotions on our sleeve, and we have to just take a minute and say,
I'm okay with
taking it, and I'm starting the next. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Give me a minute. I'm just taking it, going to bring it back, and I'm starting the new row.
I'm okay with being made fun of and insulted, but like when people say that I'm like ruining the live, it kind of hurts my feelings and I feel bad.
And it hurts my feelings. So I do ask him to be on the live so that way
she asks me to shut up all the time.
I do. I ask him to be on the lives to be the moderator. Now, he puts on his little show. I don't have control of that, guys, and you know what? I'd rather it be fun, like I said in my live on Friday.
Men are babies. We are giant sissy
You need to have fun with what you're doing. So if you're not having fun with what you're doing, you need to stop, take a minute, figure it out, work on something else, come back to it, and proceed. I've done that many a times. I've gone into the living room.
We love you too, Georgiana.
Thank you, Georgiana. We love you.
Hello, Susan Hawkins Denard. I don't recognize that name. Are you new?
Are you new? Welcome. Wait. Susan Hawkins Denard. I do know that name.
Well, you work for the CIA, so you should.
Do I? When I get on lives, y'all, I'm sorry. My brain goes out the window because I'm working on this, and I'm like, no, I know people, and then I don't know people, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I know her, and then no, I don't know her, or I don't know him. It's crazy. So all I'm doing is making poofs. If you need me to stop and go slower and
or
show
if you need
it up close of what I'm doing, type it in the comments, and Dan will see, so that way he'll let me know, and we'll go ahead and take a minute.
Yeah, I'm still the cameraman, you guys. I'll control it. I'll get up close. I'll get all up in
The
her
wreath.
face with the camera.
I am just going.
Thanks, Brenda.
Thanks, Brenda.
And I agree, Deb. If you can't laugh, life ain't worth living.
Yeah, that's so true. I love this green. This is like the epitome of Frankenstein monster. Every time you say Frankenstein, I'm going to say monster. Because he doesn't have a name. We all call him Frankenstein.
But it's actually Frankenstein's monster. And he's not a monster.
He's not a monster. He's not. I want to do Bride of Frankenstein too.
Oh, we are, Susan, if you're asking us, we are in San Antonio. And actually...
where it's hot.
Yep.
Really, really hot.
It's supposed to be 101 and feel like between 114 and 120 today.
Per Google.
But I don't imagine that it's much better in Houston. Which, by the way, interestingly, I will be in Houston the week of June 17th.
You know what? You should ask people if they want to meet you. Go out to dinner. Meet the famous Jan behind the camera.
Nobody wants to.
Of Amy Rose Racing Crabs.
No.
Our poor yard
We do
man.
need a set. We need a set. Well, we have a set,
A
but
set of what?
What we need.
Sorry, I need a sip. I'm sorry.
A friggin' set, Amy. Like a dressed set.
Mm.
But we need is a camera that has a gimbal.
No, we need the Mevo. That's what we need. The Mevo is fantastic. It can get close. It can go.
Maybe we'll do a Patreon that has bonus content and stuff. Hello, Alexis Trujillo.
Hello, Alexis. We are making Frankenstein's monster.
Oh, Linda says when she thinks of Texas, she thinks of Longhorns.
Yep. Definitely. We got Longhorns here. Them and the Aggies don't mix. At all.
Are you sure the Aggies aren't the Longhorns?
No, the Longhorns are orange and white. And you gotta get to know these things. Our son's gonna be in college soon. No, not really. He's not even. He's going into 7th grade, y'all.
Oh, she was talking about the bride. Bride of Frankenstein, maybe.
Ah.
Did she have a name? We'll call her Judy.
We're gonna call the Bride of Frankenstein Judy.
No, Aggies.
Yeah, because the Aggies are maroon and silver, I believe.
I don't know. I'm from Miami. I will be a fan of everything
Illinois.
Miami. I don't pay attention to Texas sports. Can't stand the Cowboys. Don't like the Texans. I'm a Dolphins fan for
So
life.
I'm starting on the next row, guys. I'm just making that poof. Once again, if you need me to slow down and show you, let me know.
Hurricanes, Dolphins, Marlins. The end.
Well, I'm from Illinois, so it was the Bulls, the Bears,
The Bears.
the Cubs, the Cubbies.
We do have George Strait here in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
And Florida has Limp Bizkit. They're from Jacksonville.
They don't live there, though, do they?
Just give me something to break. The Packers.
No.
Amy hates the
That's
Packers.
That's Wisconsin. I'm not from Wisconsin. I'm from Illinois.
Oh, them cheeseheads. Georgiana moved to Texas when she was 10, and she thought Texas was about cowboys and Indians, she said. Go Miami. I like Emily.
Emily, you have made a friend for life.
Georgiana is a fan of the Seattle Seahawks. So
Yeah.
I want to see this. Sherry Mandina has a house in Summerfield, Florida. I've never been to Summerfield.
I haven't either. We don't go anywhere much at all.
We don't really have a reason to go back to Florida anymore, which is where I'm from. And, you know, my family used to live there, and she's just doing more proofs, you guys. So.
Yeah, that's all I'm doing. If you need him to tell me to stop and to slow down.
If you want me to shut up, I'll shut up. But my family used to be in Florida, but after my grandparents passed and my mom moved to Texas, moved in with us, and my brother and sister are still in Florida, but we don't visit very often. And
because if you think about it, it's a lot more expensive for 3 rather than 1 to come visit, because it's hard. It's hard. But I still have family in Illinois.
Mm-hmm.
And with everything with Noli, we were going to visit, and then, things got a little chaotic, and so we're taking a halter on that until everything is set. I did send the flamingo to him, Maj, and they should be getting it very, very soon.
Sherry Mandina has a house near the Villages. Still don't know where that is.
Villages. I have the mesh holder right here, and I don't have it on the mesh holder. Don't judge me.
I do miss Florida sometimes. Jacksonville specifically. Because being right on the coast, thank you, Georgiana, it was really nice because every day almost in the afternoon you will get a rockin' thunderstorm.
Yeah.
It'll cool things down for about 20 minutes, which feels real nice, and then
Swelter right back up.
whatever puddles were made would evaporate in about 30 minutes and push the humidity. You guys think this is impossible, but it's true. The humidity would be 1,400%.
Well, those that live in Florida can attest to this.
Yeah, it would be 1,400%. And if you live in Florida, you're actually required by law to have gills installed so that you can breathe outside.
Well, if you're ever taking a trip to Disney World in the summer months, expect it.
Don't.
Even going into September. Yeah, don't, because it's really, really hot. But expect a rainfall during the day. But we knew it, so the last time we went, we just let it rain. We went into a store, we were shopping around, we were waiting for it to let up. Everybody's leaving.
Yeah, they're leaving the parks like
they're
dummies.
Leaving the park.
And we're like, this is going to be over in 10 minutes,
right.
You guys.
Which was awesome, because people left the park, and then we were like getting on rides. We didn't have that long of a wait, so it was pretty cool.
Yeah, if you guys are going to go to Disney World, plan at the end of October or beginning of November.
Mm-hmm.
That's when it's nice in the evenings.
Yeah, September. We went in September, and they start the Not So Scary Mickey Halloween party. That is fun.
It's fun if you got a little kid, but if you're an adult...
No, it's really awesome. They have that nighttime parade with the Headless Horseman starts the parade. He comes out, and it's so cool. I'm getting chills. I'm like, meh.
Do poofs.
I'm doing poofs. I love Disney.
Deb says she'll never leave Indiana, but her butt froze to the ground.
Oh no! Do we need to call people?
My company that I work for has a huge site in Ohio, just outside of Columbus, and sometimes we'll be on conference calls and they'll tell us.
You say it like I've already quit the company.
No, well, they'll say like, oh yeah, it's the wind chill is negative, 46 degrees, and I'm like, I'll be on the conference call and I will straight say this to a vice president in our company: human beings do not belong in a place like that. That should be your hint. The fact that it's so cold that if you go outside, you will definitely die.
It's not dying. Calm down.
You need to go somewhere that's not there. Sorry.
Does anybody need me to slow down? Are you reading the comments?
Yeah. If you guys want anything, I know we're kind of chatting it up right now, but that's because Amy has demonstrated the poof. If you'd like us to re-demonstrate anything or go over anything else, please tell me to shut up. Please tell Amy to shut up and re-demonstrate. So we will freeze our butts, pause, slow down, Redemonstrate whatever you guys want. We are here for you.
I can't read some of the comments. My back is starting to hurt. Holy cow. That came on quick. Normally my back doesn't start hurting until like...
Hi, Sabrina Solis.
Almost the end.
Oh. How's Elva?
Hello, hello.
Hi, Rose Harvey. Hey, hey.
Hey, hey, hey. I don't know why I did that. Because you did that.
You're being a duder.
Duder?
Duder. Let's see what we got. Georgiana says she lived in Alaska and she had a day where it was 70 below zero. Okay.
Good golly.
We got some actual questions.
Okay,
so we're
yes.
gonna here we go. First of all, how many rows of black? And when you went, that's from Susan Denard.
Let me answer her question first.
Go.
Okay, so the rows of black, let me clip this and then I'll show you. I'll turn it around so that way you can see. The rows of black, the way the tree board is numbered, it's numbered 1 at the very top all the way down to 12.
It'll look better if you turn it over.
I will. The black is row 12 and 11. It's really not good.
12 and 11.
And 11. 13.
13.
I put,
10?
10. Sorry. Oh, it's been a day. See the heat. No, I can't even blame it on the heat because that's just me. What did I say? 10. I put a black in the very end.
Stretched it across.
Stretched it across and then put another one on this end. So only 12 and 11 have black, and then 10 I have it on just the ends, and then all the rest is green. So that way, I was hoping, and I did. I got the little overlay of the hair. You can't see me. I'm going like this. Does that help? And then the green is the rest of the way down to row 1.
So we're going to keep on keeping on. Now, second thing. I forget who it's from, but somebody asked, and I don't want to scroll up too much because it makes the camera shake, you guys. I don't want to give you motion sickness. When you were at Hobby Lobby, did they have the green in the 21-inch?
They did, yes. You can use 21-inch. Honestly, guys, you don't need... Well, if you're using it for another project, absolutely, they have it. It's not on 50% off this weekend. It's next weekend that it's on 50% off. I know. I was bummed. You're not going to need the 21-inch on here because it's so... I haven't even poofed it out yet. It's so thick. You won't need it.
Especially on the tree board because all the poofs will be so densely packed that it'll have... I forget what I was going to say.
I don't know.
The poofs will be very densely packed, and it'll be very full. So anyway, next question is, are you? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Hey, both of you.
Sorry, the leaf blower is at the front door.
Yeah.
So if you hear that.
The gentleman who we paid to mow our lawn is out there in 104-degree heat. It is crazy. The man is my personal hero. So.
What's that next question?
Next question. Are you using 10-inch mesh? I'll take this one.
Yes.
The answer is yes. We are using 10-inch mesh, and the poops...
He is learning,
Shut
guys.
up. I'm talking.
He's
Shush.
Don't say shut up.
I said shut up. I'm just kidding. I love you. Mwah.
No, I'm not saying it for me. I'm saying it for the viewers. They don't like it.
Oh, they don't like me telling you to shut
No.
up? She tells me to shut up all the time.
Not on camera.
Ugh. I see. Yeah, she maintains her squeaky clean image on camera, but when she's off camera, all of a sudden she grows a horn out of the center of her head, and she's all...
It has to be squeaky clean, especially with Facebook. Yes, that's correct. I was actually complimenting Danny because he's actually learning
Barbara
our
Davis Wilkins.
craft.
Hello. I think there was another question. Let me see. Oh, okay. Thank you so much. Rose Harvey sent this to her Wreaths by Rosie page.
Oh,
hello,
thank you.
Michelle Razzo Redding.
Hello,
and
Michelle. That's Monkey.
Guess who's on?
Who?
One of my favourite viewers.
Oh.
She's in holiday right now. She's in Salou for 2 weeks. That's right. She's pillaging.
Stop. You're yelling right now.
Sorry, she's got to gather supplies for the winter, so she's pillaging Salou for 2 weeks.
Well, who could that be?
It could be Miss Sandra Easterby.
Hello, Sandra. How are you? Hey,
Madonna Esposito is on.
Hi, Madonna.
Lorene Stein.
Look for that other
name
question.
does not look familiar to me. So she's in Nebraska. I believe that's our first Nebraskan viewer.
Very cool. If you are new, welcome. My name is Amy Rose from Amy Rose Race and Crafts, and we are making Frankenstein's monster creature, however you want to say it.
Oh, and Sabrina, we are doing well. Oh, stop bouncing, camera. Stop.
Stop it.
Hi, Madonna.
How's Trish?
Ricky is huge now, so...
What do you mean?
That's getting to be a problem.
Oh, the fact that when I have to discipline him or even talk to him, he's eye level.
Yeah.
Guys, the first time that happened, I was crushed. He's like looking me in the eye. I'm like, what happened to my baby?
All right, Linda force pushed us.
Thank you. Somebody remembers force push.
Okay, are all your poofs 10-inch?
Yeah.
So
no.
it's shut up. I'm doing it again.
Once again.
I'm doing this. I got this, you guys.
Okay, you got this.
Susan, great question. The answer to that is they are all on 10-inch mesh rolls, but the poofs themselves are 8 inches. So 8-ish inches. Shh. It doesn't have to be perfect. Like when you measure out the length, it needs to be... Oh, I bumped the camera. Dang it.
Sugar Ray Leonard.
It'll be 8 inches worth of mesh, and then you just sort of fold it over and bring it in, and then pin it down. And you do this, and then boom, it's a wreath.
Yeah, that's it. She's probably asking if it's 10 because I'm using a roll. And these normally are 10 inches because they're the inside of our deco mesh rolls, but I cut it to 8 inches. So that's what I'm using to measure.
So let me see. Madonna had to. Okay, I don't want to say that because it might sound a little. I'm gonna say it. Madonna says she just got home from work and she had to get horizontal again. So.
That means her back hurts.
Oh,
her,
I know.
Legs hurt her.
Look, I know.
All
what
I know
she means.
with Facebook, we have no idea what
But
they're going to.
other people might think something else.
No, they won't.
Hi, Brenda. Welcome back.
With Facebook, you can't. There are other words. I've been watching other lives in YouTube, and it's not even like crafts or anything. I watch Brandon Ferris. I think he's so funny, and
he's all she talks about.
Oh my gosh, tell you what, he's just hilarious. And there's just certain other words that you don't think about what you're saying because you're having a conversation. And Facebook is like, nope, can't say that. And I'm not going to say it.
Back to jail.
Yeah, I'm not going to say it on the live because I don't want to go to jail. So.
Trisha's good. Let's see. Thank you, Karen, for blessing us. Trisha's good. She's eating a snack. Her and Brian went to church while I worked. And then they went to breakfast. She loves her daddy-daughter dates. Aww.
Sweet.
Best barbecue in Texas. That's going to be the Salt Lick in Austin.
No.
Yes.
Ruby's barbecue.
No.
That's what everybody says.
Salt Lick.
Salt Lick is good. Oh, if you are a meat and potato person, that's where you need to go. Hands down.
The worst barbecue in Texas is Rudy's.
Oh, that's it.
Let's see.
They call it the worst, but it's not.
It's not. Their cream corn is amazing. Mary Lou Epling says we're frozen. We've been getting intermittent reports of the live freezing. I believe it's on Facebook's side. And the reason I think that is because we're not seeing any latency here. I just checked the speed. Our speed looks real good. And our latency looks really low. So I think Facebook is being a little overwhelmed today. I know Google services had an outage.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they had an outage on June 2nd.
Yikes.
That slowed internet traffic to
I'm just getting more zip ties, guys. Okay. Now,
Hi, Teresa Durbin, first time from Missouri.
Hi.
Georgiana says Rudy's is gross. Well, she's banned forever.
no, no, I don't know.
Hi, Sandra. Sandra Spross Nefferdorf.
Hello.
She says, on here late, is that Kelly Green? I don't know the exact color.
It doesn't say the color of the mesh.
Is this it?
It's very, very close to Kelly Green, yes. I got this.
The wrapper?
Yes.
Oh, this is what we're...
I got this from Hobby Lobby. This is the green, the darker green from Hobby Lobby.
Ah, there we go.
And because you don't need any heavy or high foil on this.
So I'm not sure.
Yeah, it doesn't say, but it's from Hobby Lobby.
I call it Fabulous John Deere Green.
Okay, I'm going to stop at this point because on my diagram, I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4. That's where I'm going to put my bolts. They're not going to look like that. That's the way I drew them, if you can see them. I'm going to put the bolts on either side. And let me show you how to make those bolts. So I'm going to put this down really quick. Nope.
I thought this was a demo.
No, that's not the demo.
Oh.
So I'm taking my silver. Everything, the black.
Hello, Miss Amy from Lisa Simmons.
Hi, how are you?
Mary Lou says it's fine now. It's fine.
Okay, good.
Oh, I think Mike is leaving. I'm gonna
Go say goodbye. Say thank you
say
very
goodbye.
much.
Yeah.
See if he needs more water for his next.
Yeah.
We always make sure that he has water because it's crazy in here. The black, the green, and the silver I all got at Hobby Lobby. I know Hobby Lobby's mesh is awful, but we're not cutting, so it's not fraying, and it's really, the green has a really pretty metallic in it. The black has some good metallic in it, so that's why I'm using it. So with the silver, I'm going to do 2. There it is. What did I do? I did 14. 2 10 by 14 cuts. I'm going to only do one because I'm going to show you
Oh, that man
really quickly.
is my hero.
So this is my 14-inch. Let it circle on itself.
Packer Green. How
Turn
dare
it.
you?
Packer green. Turn it where the raw edges.
One sec.
What?
Pause for a second. Eva Parks, newbie from Kentucky.
Hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name's Amy Rose from Amy Rose Race and Crafts. Completely forgot to tell you, if you go to uniqueinthecreek.com.
Oh, that was a question. Where did you get the board?
That was a question.
Yes.
Sorry, Danny's slacking. The boards are from uniqueinthecreek.com. And after you buy the tree board, the flower board, the character board, the horse board, the small flower board, and your zip ties, then at checkout you can type in AR Crafts and you'll get 10% off. You can also get the boards at Amazon.com. They come in a 5-pack. I think all the boards are on Amazon except for the horse now. You can also go to Ducks and Row, Trendy Tree, and I always forget the last one. Why is that? Good googly. Somebody on the live, please. But you can only get the 10% off if you go to uniqueinthecreek.com. And at checkout, before you choose a payment method, type in AR Crafts and you'll get 10% off.
That's ARCRAFTS, all caps, no spaces.
So we're
Happy Sunday from Minneapolis. It's raining. Craft Outlet.
Craft Outlet. That's it. Sorry.
We've got our...
I knew somebody would know.
Somebody would know, yeah.
Hello, hello all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so once again, it's turning on itself, which is fine. The rough edges that you just cut, you're gonna fold them in. Okay? You're folding them in to touch each other. They're kissing.
Ugh.
You're gonna turn it on its side. Now you can use a handy dandy clothespin, chip clip, whatever you got, or if you don't need to, you don't have to hold that in place.
Down home crafty things.
Down home crafty things. Thank you. You can also get the boards there. You're going to just scrunch it up to the end. Nope. And it's huge. I know it's not going to be this big. And I completely forgot to get those little rubber bands. Can you take those rubber bands off of that one? We're not going to have it this big. I just want the length so that way it sticks out a little bit like Frankenstein's monster, his bolts do at the edge. So I'm just using the little clear, oh, it's knotted. I can't use this one. The clear little, what do you call it, rubber bands that you can find at the Dollar Tree. You can find them at Walmart.
The code is AR Crafts. That's ARCRAFTS. And it's all caps, no spaces.
So I just secured it here.
The maker of the boards is...
Lori.
Yeah, Lori.
Come on. Franklin.
Franklin, yeah, sorry.
Oh my gosh. You're nuts.
Lori Franklin from Unique in the Creek.
And Dave Franklin from
And Dave
Unique in the
Franklin
Creek.
from-
So I'm securing it here at the end, but then I'm going to pull it up about 3 inches. So all I'm doing is taking the end on my board and I'm pulling up, I'm sorry, 2 inches. We're doing 2 inches here. Okay? So I'm bringing it up. I'm cinching it up a little bit. And Danny has just gone to use the men's room, so I cannot see comments because I'm actually frozen on my tablet as well. So it looks weird, but that's what we're going to do. And there's a method to my madness, promise you. And then what I did was I took, let me get one. Let me put that over there. The way you do the rose petals, I did the same thing. I put a zip tie in, and then I fed a little zip tie through it, so that way it will go out like this and not like this when it's on the board when we zip tie it in. And I'm going to show you. So it's just like you're doing the outside petals of the rose. I used a zip tie at the base where I had that rubber band, and then I put another zip tie through it. And then we're going to go ahead and cinch it. Can I still read comments? Hi, Cookie! He'll be here back in just a minute. He's using the men's room. Squizzy, squizzy, squizzy. Project things. UITC, yes. Okay, so I have my 2 that I've already done. Let me bring Frankenstein's monster back up on the board. And guys, I used 2 14 cuts, 10 by 14 cuts on the silver. You have more than enough for another project. Okay, so here's 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5. Did I do this one? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I think I wanted it up one more. Yeah, okay. So here's where I put, you can't see it on camera, but I put a little line right there. So that showed me where I needed to put my Harvey petal. So that way it sticks out that way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my Harvey petal down first. So the way the zip tie goes in is I'm going to put it through the hole, bring it back up, and then just cinch it down. Oops, sorry guys, I'll show you on the other one. That'll be closer to the camera. And I'm using 4-inch zip ties, which was nuts. I shouldn't have done that because they're so small. Come on. good golly, Miss Molly. I have fat fingers.
Hi, Lana. Lana Liberty. Lana Liberty.
Cookie's on. She says hello.
Hello, Cookie. We are... Oh, yeah. Christine answered her. We are making Frankenstein's monster.
Frankenstein's monster.
By me, I mean her. She.
It.
No. Who do we have? Cookie.
So
Oh, you got
see?
it.
Yeah,
Hey,
I
girl.
told you Cookie was on.
Barbara Heritage.
Hello, Barbara. Well, she hopped on before.
No, she didn't.
At the beginning. So I'm just cinching it up. Then I'm snipping it off. And then I will show you. Because then there we're going to put a green poof, but it's going to have the silver underneath it. See, I just wanted to stick it. I want it to stick out a little bit more on the sides. Okay.
Francine said that I should have been a radio announcer. Well.
Well. Funny
story.
Here we go.
Yep. I was a radio announcer.
Let me. Okay.
Go ahead.
That's it? That's all you're going to say? Okay, so once again, where's the camera? I want to show them up close.
Lana is so happy that I pronounced her name correctly.
Yay!
Lana La Liberty.
So that's the way it looks.
And Lana, I have something to admit. The only reason that I knew that is because of that terrible, awful Mel Gibson movie, The Patriot, where Mel Gibson at the end tells the French colonel or general, he says, Vive la France. And the French guy says, Vive la Liberté.
Okay.
Or Vive la Liberté.
So here's my little mark. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's actually 5 up. I'm sorry. I said 4 before. I'll make a correction to my diagram when I post the picture. I'm going through the hole, up through the other side. This is where it gets a little funky. Like I said, don't use 4-inch like I did. It's just silly. And I'm just zip tying it in.
Oh, her BFF, Cookie's BFF, lives in Milan, and his name is Danny with 1 N.
Ah. That's why you guys get along so well.
There you go.
He still wants to send you a shirt, Cookie.
Yep.
You did win it fair and square.
But if you don't want a Stinky Dan shirt, that's fine.
So, okay, you can't... Green. I'm trying to get the green out of the way so that way you can see it. There's my bolts. That in my head, they look like bolts. If they don't look like bolts to you, then you could use...
if you have a better idea, shoot.
Felt. You could use anything that you want. If you want to use cardboard, if you want to cut up a board and do it, completely up to you. In my head, that's what I wanted. So.
You're the artist.
Exactly. Make it your own. So now I'm going to...
And by the way, when I was on the radio... Hi, Sarah Gonzalez Gomez. She just started watching.
Hi.
You don't have to apologize. Welcome, welcome.
Don't apologize.
We are
the fact that you're here is awesome.
She is making Frankenstein's monster.
So you guys can chat because all I'm doing is loading the board.
Okay.
And I'm going to flip it over so that way you can see how I'm loading the board. It's not different. I'm just going through the silver bolts that I just did. Yeah, I'm going to call them bolts because to me in my head they're bolts. You can make them your way when you do it. How about that?
Sherry Mandina says, just buy huge bolts.
True.
Just buy huge bolts and glue them to the board. Anyway, when I was on the radio, I was Dan Roberts live in the nighttime on 104.3 WZYP, Athens, Decatur, Huntsville.
True story, y'all. Did I catch a good one or what?
And I do the, MC shows once a month.
Oh, they've seen it.
At Wonderland of the Americas Mall, right here in San Antonio.
Where we were yesterday.
So I do the announcements there.
He also does the If we have Bingo, he's the bingo caller. He's the announcer for...
Well, Sarah says we're neighbors here in San Antonio. Are you in Converse? I wonder. I wonder if she's in Horizon Point. Dun, dun, dun.
You just told everybody where we lived.
Oh, find us. She's all freaking out now. What are we going to do? We just told literally the entire world where we live.
If y'all, those of you that have been with me since the beginning, my very first live, I explained why I have not gone live, and it's because
we had some security concerns, some big
with some
security concerns,
awful people,
and it was rooted in some. It was rooted in the internet. They knew where we lived. There were some threatening messages sent, and we took steps to make sure that.
It was just bad.
The house is secure at all times. The police were involved. It has since stopped, but we have not stopped being vigilant. Mm-hmm. We have our... Oh, she's in Live Oak. Okay, so yeah, she's right up.
Yeah.
We go to the theater at Live Oak all the time.
Girl! PM me.
We need to go shopping.
We're going to go shopping.
Let's see. Oh, Cookie said she got the shoe rack.
Yay! Very
ribbon.
Cool.
Yes.
Yeah, I just realized we need another one. My supply box from Damon came. And I have a whole bunch of ribbon down there.
Linda says if she was closer, she'd come by and say, hey, hey, hey.
Hey, hey, hey.
She actually did only one hey, but...
So all I'm doing is I'm continuing the poofs. I said I was going to turn them. That's all I'm doing. I put a zip tie in where I had the Harvey.
There you go.
The Harvey petals, and I'm just continuing it down. That's all I'm doing. The same way.
Don't worry, guys. The decoration and stuff, where it's gonna actually look more like Frankenstein's
It does
monster.
look like Frankenstein in my head. It probably won't tell anybody else. But
no, it looks like a pennant. Turn it sideways.
Pennant.
It looks like a pennant.
No,
right now it does.
It really doesn't. Lori did a pennant on one of her lives.
Oh, that's cool. Let's see. Uh-oh, Sarah says, we definitely gotta go shopping. Y'all gonna hit up La Cantera, where all the fancy people shop?
I'm gonna show her my place.
Oh, dear.
Downtown. Girl. I don't know why all of a sudden I became real southern. Real.
We don't want to tell you the name of it because it's a little secret, but you can get some great crafts.
It's not a little secret. It's called Travis's Wholesale. It is on Grayson? No.
It's near there. It's like West Avenue or something.
I love walking in there.
Nobody knows where anything is anymore. They just tell Google where they want to go, and then Google's like, turn here, go there. In half a mile, it's on the left.
That's so true.
You big dummy.
But we go in there, and they have fresh flowers. And you just go in there, and you smell, like, for at least 2 hours, even after you leave the store, you smell that orchids and just any kind of flower.
Cookie said need some purple, like purple people eaters. I don't know if she's saying that she needs purple or we need purple in there.
Purple? On Frankenstein's monster?
I don't disagree, because isn't he depicted with a purple, like, shirt? He has, like, a purple shirt and a black jacket.
Well, we can definitely put it on the tie. Because he is going to sport a bow tie, y'all. He may be...
Do we have purple deciment?
No, we don't need purple deciment.
To make a bow tie? Yeah, we do.
No, you don't. You need ribbon.
Oh yeah. Oh, snap. She snapped it.
I told you all I do pull too hard. All I did was pull too hard on the zip tie, guys.
Sarah says she is new to wreathing, but she loves it. There's a lot to love there.
It is. Wreathing, crafting, anything. Get your hands dirty in glitter.
And, there's something to be said for giving a handmade gift to somebody.
Yeah.
It really, sugar farts.
Sugar Ray Leonard, what?
Lori's on.
Lori who?
Lori, I forgot your name.
No, Oh, Lori.
earlier.
Good golly, Miss Molly. He hasn't been watching your lives. He's being good. And he doesn't want to, take anybody off. So he hasn't been in any lives. And he's like, yeah, the creator of the Unique in the Creek board, Lori. And then I just look at him. I'm like,
Dead
Lori.
Air. Dead air. Dave is here too. Oh,
Hi.
Well, guys, Amy's done. This has now turned into the Dan and Dave show.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Lori, I'm making Frankenstein's monster, as we discussed. I did not put fun fur on his hair. I couldn't get a hold of any before I did this.
Okay.
So we're using...
Okay, here we go. Lana La Liberty says she's going to cut her mesh today to make her fish wreath.
Yay!
She dirty poured the face yesterday?
Dirty pour is, it's a, I'm not going to say too much about it because I know there's...
And she'll follow your instructions that she wrote down.
Yay!
And thank
there's
you for
a
the
tutorial how to
inspiration.
do it, but it's the way you do paint and then put it on.
okay.
So, I know somebody has a group... So, I know how to do it, but I'm not going to say how to do it because...
You don't tick me off Dan's garden decor. I'm not sure I understand what that means.
Why don't you ask?
Lori,
So
I
I'm
don't
just
know what...
continuing the poofs.
Yeah, we're just doing more poofs, you guys, so if you
We're
need
almost done, I swear.
If you need anything re-demonstrated or you want me to shut up, we've demonstrated the poofs already. We can re-demonstrate them. But I'll go ahead and start chatting now. What the H are you talking about, Lori Goldfinch Franklin?
What?
With Dan's garden decor.
Dude.
Does that mean she wants me... Oh, is she talking about when I fell outside in the mud?
Well, if she wasn't, now you just told
And
a
I
whole
just
bunch of people.
laid there for a while? Donna Foster wants to know if we have an Etsy page. We do.
I do. It's Amy Rose Crafts.
Just search Etsy for Amy Rose Crafts.
Yeah. But if you go on my Facebook page, where you're watching me right now, not now, but after the live, if you click shop now, it'll take you right there.
Michelle Gilnett is watching.
Hi.
You know, I've noticed that whenever Lori shows up to our lives, the Canadians just
The M&Ms.
flood in.
They call it the M&Ms. The M&Ms. The M&Ms are here.
We did have a couple Canadians earlier. We had somebody from Ottawa.
We had UK.
We had
Hopefully they're still on.
Sandra Easterby from Scotland.
There's Scotland on.
But she was she's vacationing in Salou, which sounds like it's in France.
It does, but...
And it has terrible internet.
I love this green. Oh my gosh.
Angela says you can find out how to do dirty pouring on YouTube. I'm not gonna because I'm afraid that it will wreck my search history. And
stop it.
Given my search history, if I search dirty pour on YouTube, it's gonna turn up some really questionable content that I have no interest in.
And that's when when Facebook puts me in Facebook jail.
No.
Yes.
No.
You need to watch what you say. Everybody does.
Whatever.
Everybody does.
Oh, Michelle says she's not Canadian. All right. Hey, Shalene.
See, that's Danny assuming. See, I need to just do it that much and then clip it off. That's what I'm going to do. Because I always do it too tight. And
Hey, native New Yorker. I'm from New York. This is my this is my New York accent. Hey, forget about it.
It's also his Kansas accent, his Iowa accent, his
Pennsylvania
accent, Nebraska,
New Jersey. Use DuckDuckGo, and then you don't have to worry about the search history. So I am told. Or you can just go incognito on Chrome. Then it won't save your search history.
Yeah, but there's many, different tutorials on how to do the dirty pour. But I'm so happy.
God, that's such a disgusting term. Why do they have to call it that?
I'm so happy, though, that she's doing the fish.
Yes, that's
I'm
awesome.
excited. I want to see pictures. You have to include me in your post. I will.
Hey, Michelle's from New York
page.
too. Oh,
yeah.
Forget about it.
I'll put it on my page.
Facebook does need to chill.
I want to see all the fishes. All the fishies.
Oh, Lori, be quiet. Dave, he goes to work and he hears things. I mean...
Oh, that's Dave telling you?
Yeah, about DuckDuckGo.
Oh my god.
I heard something about...
I almost made it, guys. I have 2 more rows, not even 4 left. So you will need about 2 rolls. You'll need to purchase 2 rolls, but you won't use the full second row of green. Danny, can you, behind you, is the green?
Sure.
All you had to do is turn around and pull it. Nope.
Use the 21 inch so you can demonstrate.
No. Stop. No.
Okay, you told me all I had to do was turn around.
Turn around where you were sitting. It's right there.
This?
Yes. Ta-da! So I'm just going to cut off the tail.
I'm going to start wearing white gloves.
Yeah, because that'll make it better. So I'm going to demonstrate how I'm doing this. Just taking about an inch, scrunching it up.
I've also heard something about Tor, T-O-R. I'm not sure what that is.
Scrunching it up like that. I'm just taking it on my board, or you can use whichever you're using to measure. Give me a minute. I gotta go to space. To the 8, and then loop it around.
I'm not sure it's okay to make that "it's got to go to space" joke again.
Why?
Because Louis C.K. Is a terrible man.
Sorry.
Oh dear.
What?
Dave wants me to sing.
Dave wants you to sing. Whose birthday is it? We don't sing unless it's somebody's birthday.
That's not true. Turn around, every now and then I get a little bit lonely and you're never coming round. Turn around, every now... Fun fact about that song, if you guys didn't know. So it's...
And I'm just putting it in the twist tie and pushing it down.
You cut me off.
Yes, because we're not here for the Danny show.
Yeah, we are. Okay. So, fun fact about that song, sung by Bonnie Tyler. The person who is saying, turn around, if you don't know, is actually none other than Meatloaf.
What?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yes, that's Meatloaf.
I love Meatloaf.
And that song actually, to my knowledge, premiered on an album called Meatloaf and Friends.
I love Meatloaf.
And it was written by Meatloaf. Meatloaf, I believe, also wrote a lot of Celine Dion's music from her 1996 album.
Believe it or not, I did know that.
I forget what it's.
I don't know why I keep going like this. Okay, guys, sports time. We're almost done.
Oh, you can't say God.
Yeah, we can't.
You're going Facebook jail.
Are there any questions? Danny?
Huh? There's no questions yet.
Well, scroll up. You could have been missing.
I didn't miss anything.
Singing.
Shut up.
While you're singing.
I said shut up again.
Singing.
She keeps telling me stop saying shut up because people will get angry at me for treating her terribly. But
Per that one
don't.
Message that we received.
I don't treat her bad.
He doesn't, guys. He really doesn't. We have this type of relationship. We go back and forth. It's just when I'm breathing, he's right. I do turn it off because, you know, you want to be a little bit, this is my business page. This is my business. So you you turn it off. But man, when this camera is off, and if we ever go meet you guys in person, shoot. Once we get to know each other, it's...
Oh, also, believe it or not, Meatloaf and Friends has the song Holding Out for a Hero on it. I need a hero! I'm holding out for a
When
hero!
I hear that song, I think of the fairy godmother from Shrek 2.
I don't. I think of Short Circuit.
I think of her. Which is funny enough, Edwina from
Sherry says, say be quiet. Or I can just say, cállate la boca.
Oh, that's even worse.
No, it's not.
Okay, we're done, and I'm snipping off the bottom. And then I'm going to show you. Put this over here.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you're going to see that I didn't do the bottom hole because that's where I'm going to put his bow tie. And yes, I'll put some purple in his bow tie. Now I'm just fluffing. I'm just fluffing all of them out. And they don't have to be exact. They don't have to be perfect. What?
Dave says he thinks of Footloose when he hears, I need a hero.
Really?
I think of Short Circuit, man.
Footloose? Is that song really in Short Circuit?
Yeah, man.
Oh.
I think it might be Short Circuit too when he's like, I am really pissed off, and he's got all the punk gear on.
That's such a cute movie. It's so sad.
And he's all like, he's rushing to the rescue, and like sparks are flying off him because he's all braking all the time because they didn't replace his batteries or something.
He was just trying to save the day. Now I'm gonna cry.
Falling Into You. That was the album from 1996.
Guys, I'm just poofing. So if you have any questions, ask them now.
Oh, Shalene thinks of Flashdance.
Yeah!
Was that song in Flashdance?
Yeah, it was. Oh, I love Flashdance back in the day. When my sister and I were younger, we would put on little talent shows from our grandparents in our basement. We would decorate the basement like a stage, and we'd have rehearsals, and then we would put out little invitations to Grandma and Grandpa when they can come down and they could see our little talent show, and I always did Flashdance. I love Flashdance.
We have a couple asking.
Yes.
What are we making?
They're
late.
Making... No, you're never late. You're right on time. We are making Frankenstein's monster.
Nope, bring it closer. The camera angle is not good right now for showing the wreath. Okay,
well, we're not done, so we're not going to show it. So that's what it looks like thus far. Excuse me, I had to take a sip. I didn't puff out this one. I think I missed some.
Oh, Lori says she would do Grease. Doom, 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 doom. Summer loving had me a blast.
Summer loving had... No, that was my part. Had me a blast.
Whatever.
Yeah, you don't know. Funny story, he was in Greece when he was in high school and he doesn't even remember it.
That was Danny Zuko.
Okay, so you can see my little bolts popping out. They're bolts to me, guys. They're bolts. You do you when you make this, if you make this. You can also make this on the flower board. Completely up to you. And see where this hairline is? It shows like that straight, the way his haircut is. I don't know. In my brain it does.
Holy cow, a crane fell in an apartment in Dallas.
What? Okay, so now here comes the fun part, guys.
Oh, Lori says we left her hanging.
Why?
Because we stopped singing.
Summer loving happened so fast.
I'm sorry.
Met a girl.
Crazy for me.
Met a boy, cute as can be.
Summer love, something's begun. But the summer nights are walla.
Tell me more, tell me more. So I got these.
Did you get very far?
From... I want to say we
Sounded
haven't...
like Peter Griffin. Did you get very far?
I got these. We have a 99-cent store here in Texas. I'm not sure if they're anywhere else. But let me open them up so you can see them. I didn't want him angry. I didn't want him to look like the monster. So you get basically 2 sets in a pack. And it was 99 cents. And they're blue eyeballs. They're not googly eyes. They look like googly eyes, but they're not. So you have to situate them, or you can make them look all crazy, like, nerd. Oh, I should put them in.
You want me to hold it up so you can hold the eyes?
No.
And they're going to fall off.
No, they're not.
Oh my God, he looks...
I'm going to, what?
He looks like he's on PCP.
Guys, I'm going to put the strip of green right here so it'll get that brow that he has. What?
He just looks like he did a rail of cocaine, and oh my god, I just wrote an album. Oh my god, you want to hear my album? I've got my demo tape right in my pocket right now. You want to hear my demo tape?
I understand that the eyes are kind of crazy. They're kind of big. I get it. But this is a big board, so I needed big eyes. And I got these last year at the 99-cent store. But you can get a Walmart, the Dollar Tree has some. I don't think they'll be as big, but they'll serve the purpose.
And right now he's saying, oh my god, it feels like there's bugs crawling on my eyeballs, but I don't even care.
Can you bring up the hot glue gun for me, please? Don't do it. Don't even joke about that, bro. Okay, so I'm going to put it this way. Don't burn yourself. So, I did...
Let's see here. It's all good till you're in the grocery store and your 4-year-old son starts singing the part, says, she was good, you know what I mean.
That's awesome. So I made stitches for his forehead and for like on the side of his face. All these are pipe cleaners. This part, the longer part, I've glued 2 together, as well as these. And then for these, I should have done it on this, but I didn't. And I'm like, we're going to work with it anyways. All I did with this is I took, this one's glued together. What the hey? I took a pipe cleaner, fold it in half. You're going to cut it. Let me just cut it now so you can see it. You're going to cut it. You're going to fold it in half and cut it again. So you're going to get 4 out of each one. That's
3, actually.
It'll be 4, actually.
She's almost giving me the finger.
All I did was turn it up to make it thicker, and then just hot glued it. I hot glued it to the actual long part of the stitch. That's all I did. You can make these stitches however you want. The mouth is deco mesh tubing. Let me show you a trick, because I don't think I've done this trick yet on the page. Thank you. This is brown.
So?
Where's my black tubing that I cut?
I don't know. But while she's gone, let's sing some more Grease songs together. Here we go. I got chills, they're multiplying.
Oh, now he's remembering all the
songs. And I'm losing control, 'cause the power you're supplying, it's electrifying.
Okay, so with this, I can bend it and make it however I want to make his mouth. What the trick is, when you have your black deco mesh tubing, take the same color of a pipe cleaner and put it in your deco mesh tubing. I don't know if you've seen this before. When I saw it, I'm just like, oh, it changed my world. I'm like, what?
Oh, dear.
What?
Okay, Lori, we won't say anything.
What?
I just said I won't say anything.
What? I'm getting my tablet up and I'm going to see it. What'd she say? What'd she say? What'd she say? What'd she say? You're stopping the live because of this. You understand that, right? Please stop. I can't see anything until... Okay, and then you push it through. And it takes a little bit of time because this is like the... I am not being, you know, whatever. The Chinese finger traps, you remember those? Where you get your fingers caught in them? That's what's going to happen to your pipe cleaner. You're holding it up too high. What?
Too high.
That's what's going to happen to your pipe cleaner.
Seriously, a little higher.
That's what's going to happen to your pipe cleaner. Is it's going to like try to not stick into it, etc. So you just got to work, you know, just pull and tug and all that. Stop. And then at the end, I'm going to put a little dab of glue. So I'm going to seal it. So that is not going to come off.
Do a dollop of hot glue.
It's not going to come out. and it'll seal the edges. Let me show you on the one I already did. Don't touch that, it's hot. Can I see it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's all I did on the ends. And then you can make it wavy, you can make it a smile if you wanted to.
So you're turning deco mesh tubing essentially into a pipe cleaner, so it will hold its shape.
Right, but the deco mesh tubing won't be fuzzy, and I just wanted a different look for it.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to use a pipe cleaner for the smile, absolutely can. Completely up to you. What did I do with my green? What?
Nothing.
What?
You still don't know what Lori said.
Oh boy, howdy, Lori.
You better shape up, do, 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 cause I need a man who can keep me
There's too many comments now, I can't see it.
Better shape up.
Okay, so I'm cutting off the ragged ends from when I cut the poofs, and I'm going to cut 20 inches. So this is a 10, then cut 20. So y'all are making fun of my eyes.
Oh dear.
What?
We Were Rocky's not a good sing-along song unless you have the backing track to it.
Rocky?
We Will Rock You.
Oh. We will rock you. Okay. Sorry.
Fun
we were
fact, you
singing.
guys, I sing Queen songs all the time.
Okay,
She's got a moment
Lori,
of
don't look.
champagne.
I'm using 4 inches again after I just cursed in my head by putting the bolts in, because you don't need something as big as 18 pounds when doing this.
Just like Marie Antoinette.
Okay, so I'm getting out 4, and I'm going to do the same thing like I did in the Harvey pedal. I'm going to create the little, you just got me off. You got me off of the track of what I was going to say. So I can zip tie it into the board. That's what I was going to say. So I have 18 inches at 10. So the cut part is here. You're going to leave it on the side. It's not going to matter. It's not going to fray anymore. You're going to fold it in.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
And then you're going to fold it in
Dun-dun-dun.
again. I don't know.
Oh, Dave, come on. Like I haven't heard of Mark Martel. Get out of here.
What?
Get out of here. Like that's news. Mark Martel, he was the guy that he now sings with the Queen Extravaganza, the official tribute band to Queen.
I'm just gauging, guys. I'm not doing anything just yet. I want to see what I'm doing first.
I've paid my dues.
I think I like that better. I think this is too thick. No, it has to be. Okay, so I'm going to get my trusty clothespins.
Or chip clip.
Chip clip, whatever, and gather it at the end. So I just folded it in half. Goodness golly.
Good golly, lolly.
Good golly, molly, lolly, frolly, twally.
Jolly?
So I'm folding it the long way. Folding it once, then twice.
3 times a lady.
You should have saw the look. So I'm just doing it twice in. Then I'm going to, just stay there. I just have it like this so that way it doesn't fall apart. I'm going to take my clothespin, clip it off on the end, and then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Doesn't have to be perfect because we're making his brow. So that way when his eyes are in...
Shouldn't his brow be black?
Why would his brow be black? He's got that brow, that overhang on his forehead.
Okay.
Look it up.
I just always thought his eyebrows would be black.
I'm not saying his eyebrows. I said his brow. Okay. So when I put it on here, I'm thinking, y'all. I'm playing.
Oh, they say we're fun to watch.
Are we?
Yeah.
You're getting frustrated with Danny right now.
Oh.
And Lori.
Dave said he loves me. Specifically, he was like, Danny, I love you.
Did he really?
Yeah, he literally said that.
You can have him, Dave.
Just kidding.
So all I'm doing is taking a zip tie now. And I'm zip tying it down.
When I see I love you written like that, I immediately think of that song.
And then I'm going to put the... Alright, stop.
Sorry.
I have the zip tie around the green mesh. I'm going to put it a little closer to the end. About 2 inches. And before I zip tie it all the way down, I'm going to feed through my other zip tie. Lori, don't watch. I know they're 4 inches. You don't like the 4 inches ones. However, it's so little, you're not going to see it anyways.
She needs a picture of this as soon as you're done, Lori says.
Okay.
So she can put it in the end lookbook. Make sure you put your watermark on it. So I'm not sure what you mean by watermark. Do you want me to pee on the wreath?
Danny,
I don't...
I watermark my... See,
Gross.
he doesn't know all of my business.
That's gross.
At all. Okay. I'm doing the same to the other side.
It's so unsanitary.
So it's your face.
Oh, sorry. Our ring.
There we go. Ah. Yeah. Okay. It is looking the way I want it to. Ha! In your face, Danny.
What? I didn't... I just said it should be black.
All I'm doing is putting my little itty bitty zip tie, too tiny for my fat fingers.
Vienna sausage is attached to the end of her wrist.
I know, right? So it's about 2 inches, it doesn't have to be. Before I zip tie it all the way down, I'm just putting in.
The nice thing about this particular design, I think, is that nothing really has to be super exact. And I think that might be due in large part to the board that you're using, because kind of it can.
What do you want, a podcast?
Your if I could finish.
Can I finish?
Now I know how you feel.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you know, if you've been here for the entire live, you know, Amy has been saying 8-ish inches, 8-ish inches, 4-ish inches. And the board itself, as long as you're somewhat close to the measurements, it's going to look nice and full. It's going to look really cool because all of the holes are very close together, and, you know, your ruffles are going to be pretty densely packed. So you're going to get a really full-looking design, kind of, even if your measurements are a little bit off.
Can they see the...
Hello from Red Bud, Illinois. Humid here today.
Let me just cut off the ends. Tons of scissors and I can't find one.
That's Shirley Meyer from Red Bud, Illinois.
Hello, Shirley Meyer. Ah, we're done. Okay, so can they see this?
Yo, you pay my airfare. I'll go there. I want some poutine and ketchup potato chips. I don't... Yeah, you can see it.
Okay.
If I was holding it, you could see it better, but...
I'm just... But can they see what I'm doing here?
Not really. Sort of, yeah.
Can I see it or not, Danny? Yes or no?
It looks like it.
Okay,
yeah.
Thank you. So what I'm doing is I'm putting what I just made over the poofs that I just did. This is going to create that... When I'm done here, or if you want to do it now, Google Frankenstein or Frankenstein's monster, and it'll show that big, thick... I'm not talking about his eyebrows. I'm talking about his brow, how it like kind of protrudes out a little bit. That's what I'm doing here.
Oh, like the big caveman skull in the front. Gotcha. Okay.
That's why I said brow.
Brow, not eyebrow.
What happened? Y'all, I cut that.
You said you were gonna.
No. When I cut it, I wasn't even... they're so tiny. I didn't even realize I cut the zip tie. That's why you don't use 4 inches.
I want to try some ketchup flavored potato chips.
Ew. That doesn't sound right at all.
And some poutine.
You can get poutine in Louisiana.
Really?
What? What?
You don't go to Louisiana for poutine?
You don't?
Ida says she got here late, but she will watch the replay. Forehead, Leanne says. Yes.
Yes.
I prefer, that would have been more descriptive.
Forehead?
Forehead.
Okay. Yeah. My bad, everybody. I'm sorry if you were misunderstanding me like Danny did.
Amy herself has a 5 head.
I do. And he's making fun, but I know exactly what he's talking about. And I agree with him. I have a 5 head. Give me a minute, guys, and I'll show you where I'm putting this.
But she's got my hairline is starting to recede. So, and I've got way more gray than her. So she gets me. I tell her she has a 5 head, and she's like, yeah.
I know I have a 5 head.
At least I don't look like an 80-year-old man.
When we started watching America's Next Top Model, and Tyra Banks talked about her forehead being a 5 head, or a 4 head, or a 5 head, yeah. Where you could put your whole 5 fingers on your forehead. I'm like, oh, she understands. Tyra Banks understands. Okay.
Go to North Carolina for liver mush. Well,
what?
I didn't need another reason to not go to North Carolina, but I've got one.
Liver mush? Okay, you need to explain that, because I'm like, what? Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm putting the brow.
Oh, I see. Cool.
Inside. What?
Never mind. Keep going.
You think this is cool?
Yeah.
Yay! I like it when Jamie thinks my things are cool. I put it on the 1, 2, 3, 4, or 12, 11, 10, 9. So we have the row 12, 11, and 10. This one and this one are black. And then we started the full row of green here. That's where I'm putting my brow. You can add this or not, completely up to you. You can use felt if you want to. Oh. You don't have to do it like me. I always try to, this is so it can be outside. People can have it on their door, like in Illinois, and where it actually gets cold during Halloween time in the fall, etc. They want something that they can put on their door and it's going to last. So that's why I did everything in the decal mesh. However, I want to do one with the fun fur and I actually put bolts on it. So it looks like bolts.
Sherry says that liver mush is gross, but her son loves it.
Oh, does it actually have liver in it?
Of course. Why would they call it liver mush
if
it didn't have liver in it? Up north in Pennsylvania, they have scrapple, which, as I understand it, includes...
I've heard of scrapple.
Includes brains of some sort. Gail Angelini from Michigan. Hello, Gail. In Michigan. Okay. Is it raining still there? I wonder. Inquiring minds want to know.
Right?
I want to know.
I want to know. What are you talking about? There we go. I'm just pulling it out of just a little bit so it's not so...
We haven't had any Ohio viewers.
So you can see what I did. And then I'm going to, when I...
Fire bad!
So now Danny doesn't look so psychedelic, right?
Well, I don't know. Let's see the whole thing. Let's see you tilt it up. Hang on, I'm going to bring
No, please don't. Just leave it alone because I still have to go back to the...
Okay.
So it doesn't look so psychedelic. And then I'm going to put my stitches over here maybe. And maybe my stitches down here. And then do a crazy mouth. Here. How does that look, guys? You know what? Let me maybe do it like that on his chin.
Rainy in Charlotte. Rose Pena from San Antonio's on.
That's my thinking.
Hang on. Now I have to go up.
Yeah,
so
you're going to have to.
Yoink. Okay.
Hold on, let me... How did I have it before? I had it like really cool looking. There.
Teresa says it is raining in the center of Michigan.
See,
right in the middle of the mitten.
When you have it like this, you can make any kind of smile you want, like a type thing that you want. So I'm going to glue those down after the live, but I wanted to show you. And then we're going to do a quick bow for his Dapper Dan look.
Oh, that's right. Diana is down in Fayetteville, Tennessee.
Fayetteville. Hello.
She's from Ohio, though, so
Nice.
we have to give the traditional O-H.
Oh,
What?
I'm trying to think of the purple. Hold on. Give me a minute. I got to think. Okay, I have
Holy
this.
cow.
Can you hand me that?
This?
Yes.
O-H-O-I. Ahoy! Oi, hoi, hoi.
You guys tell me. You can put the purple in the middle. I'm not sure which one I want to use. I think I'm going to use... Which one do you like, Dan?
I don't care.
Pick one.
I like the tartan.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll use this one. Dan is making a decision. And then we have this really cool...
He would look cute with lights on him. I agree.
He would.
We have only a limited supply of lights, though. We may... Maybe Amy will throw some lights on after the live. I don't know.
That's going to be hard. These are already cut. But I got this from Craft Outlet. This is R as in Roger, G as in George, 10257H. To me, that screams Frankenstein's monster. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. That one I got at Craft Outlet.
Take your screenshots if you want this. Here's how you look.
And then this one, the black and white, is from Deco Exchange. R as in Roger, G as in George, A as in Apple, 127702.
Cookie says stripes because he's a man.
Okay, careful. So I'm gonna axe this. This one I also got at Craft Outlet. R as in Roger, G as in George, 01777723.
Oh.
I'm like, what are you doing, man? What you doing? Let's start out with the black. So I'm doing just 3 colors. Yeah, I always say simple bow. I know, guys. I know. Hello, Ezio. I know I say simple bow, small bow, and it never turns out that way. I promise. That's what we're doing right now. So this is the Easy Bow Maker. I like it. It's easy for me. That's why I use it. Okay.
Bye, Dave. See you later.
Bye, Dave.
He's going to start the barbecue.
Yay, Danny's got to start the barbecue here in a minute. We're going to have ranch burgers again.
F. I probably should start it now.
Okay. So I just took it at 8 inches because I want him to have a little bit. Do I want him to have a tail or no? If not, I can always cut it off. Do your tail, bring it down, twist it, and push it through your spools. I'm going at 5-ish. I'm not all the way to the 5, but I'm not all the way to the 4 either.
Dale, I think it's Facebook. You may need to...
What happened? Go out and come back in.
Froze.
Yeah.
For Dale.
Go out and come back in.
We've been getting intermittent freezing reports. We haven't seen it on our end, but I'll check the speed again real quick.
So I'm doing 1 of each. I like this because kind of manly. Yeah, do a shorter. I want to thank everybody for hanging out with me. I want to thank. Everybody that's hanging out with me on a Sunday. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
having fun. I hope you're having fun.
Here's our download speed. So we're good there. Let's see our upload. Not great, but that should be enough for a stream.
Alright guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a trick bow. Like I showed you a couple of Fridays ago.
Yeah, I'm supposed to get 100 down, 10 up. Whoa!
So with this trick bow, it's going to be...
Hey guys, how was that for entertaining content? You can watch my friggin' speed test go.
Right?
Woohoo! Oh, I gotta turn my Wi-Fi off. That was as entertaining as NASCAR. Oops! I just insulted NASCAR. We lost half our audience.
So this is at 14 inches. Actually, I'm going to bring it down to 12. Why? Because I don't want to put another loop. I don't want it to be like a bobo. I want it to be... Shut up. I knew if I said that you would... No, I'm going to put it down a little bit more.
I don't want it to be a bobo, you guys.
Okay, I cut it down to 10. Danny! Danny!
And again, guys, if you need us to stop, slow down, re-demonstrate something,
okay.
If you want a closer look,
I cut it at 9.
Say something.
I did dovetail it all. I dovetailed it. I'm going to find the middle. And I'm going to scrunch it up and just put it in. Okay? So you're going to see that little pew.
Tilt it up. Yoink.
You see it now?
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'll do, hi, Hobbit. Hello, Sandy. Oh, she wants to hug the gloves. She's like, what's going on?
She's hungry.
You're normally done by this time. No, she's not hungry.
It's 4 o'clock. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, that's her settling, y'all. I don't know if you heard that.
Our dog groans when she settles into...
She thinks
she
she's
goes,
human.
"Arr."
She does that, absolutely. Okay. Y'all want it purple? I'm going to put purple in here. And I'm going to just put a little bow right here.
Cookie says, I guess a NASCAR event got rained out today, which, who cares? But
Don't say that. We may have NASCAR.
we do have NASCAR fans, I'm sure. Mario Andretti crashed a car at the Texas Motor Speedway.
What?
Yeah, I think it happened on Saturday. It was funny.
No, it's not funny.
Yeah, it
not
is.
when it comes to human life.
What? He didn't get hurt. He's
Okay.
Mario Andretti.
It's a simple bow, you guys. I said I was going to do a simple bow. This is as simple as it can be for me. Okay. Sandy, Hobbit. Baby, you have to move. Hop. Sandy,
How did
hop.
that song go? The Amy
Sandy,
Grant song?
hop.
You
Baby,
like
thank
to
you.
drive
It's okay.
like Mario Andretti.
Handy dandy. Zip tie. Sandy, stop.
Hi, Rose.
Sandy. Sandy, Rose.
From North Carolina.
Hi. We're almost done. I promise. I know I've been promising forever, right?
She says, Cookie says NASCAR has about died. Kathy says it's a cute bow.
Thank you. So I'm taking 2 pipe cleaners, I'm putting them together, and then twisting them to make it longer because...
It's not long enough?
No, I'm trying to see. Yeah.
Toronto Raptors is going to win the NBA tomorrow. First time ever. Yeah, who cares?
That's not nice because when people don't talk about the Miami or talk bad about Miami,
Go on.
you freak out.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
I don't care about anybody except for Miami. Blah, 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 blah,
That's
blah.
true. But I never freak out when they say, like, oh, Miami sucks because, like, I know.
Well, I care about all of your teams, and I hope they all win. How about that?
Well, they can't. I mean, that's how sports works.
Shut up. He's exhausting, yo. Okay, and I just said it. I did. Did anybody catch it?
You know, I think it's interesting that Toronto got the team the Raptors and not Utah. And I'll tell you why.
I have bow videos, guys. So if you want to check out my bow videos,
Definitely.
what I'm doing, please go ahead and do so.
Because there actually was a dinosaur called a Utah Raptor. 100% true.
Really?
Yep, it was a Utah raptor. But it wasn't discovered until recently, as I understand it. And it actually was very much like Velociraptor from Jurassic Park. I just wonder what the thought process was behind naming the Toronto NBA team the Raptors. Mm-hmm. Not that anybody cares while you're making a bow. I'm going to shut up now.
So I use a zip tie to cinch my bows. You don't have to. You can use another pipe cleaner and then just really twist it so that way it's tight. With a zip tie, I can make sure that that sucker's tight. That bow ain't going nowhere.
Oh, hang on.
Yes.
Rose, nobody in NASCAR died. What happened was Cookie said that NASCAR was dying, like as a sport, like nobody's interested anymore, sort of thing. I mean, they are, obviously, just it's not nearly as popular as it used to be. And I mentioned that Mario Andretti crashed a car at the Texas Motor Speedway, like yesterday. And so that may be where they're playing the Golden State Warriors, Deb.
I take my little 1.5, and I'm folding it in half, and I'm going to wrap it around the center, just to finish off that bow. Because I'm not going to do anything with the center on this. I may put a spider on him. I don't know yet. Hey!
Shalene says...
That poked me.
Ooh.
That's a wired ribbon, y'all.
Got her.
Got me.
The sport is not so popular anymore. Yeah. True. Any questions about the bow, you guys? And not NASCAR or the NBA.
Somebody was asking questions.
No.
Oh. That really got me. Ooh, I'm going to cut you up. How about that? Put you in the trash. Yeah, I'm trash talking. What? I'm just going to hit it with glue on either side. Just to seal it. You don't have to. And it's not going anywhere. Oh, I'm so mad at that thing. And then I'm just going to take my twist ties.
And the twist tie is how you're going to actually attach it to the board, you guys.
Thank you, Danny.
Yeah. So
I was going to explain that.
Oh, okay. Well, stop bringing me on lives if you don't want me to learn stuff and talk about it.
Okay. This is not all put down yet. I will after the live. For time purposes, I just wanted you to see what it's going to look like. He's so cute. I'm going to kiss. I love him. I'm just letting that glue dry before, not dry, but cool before I mess with it.
I like how Lori is still on, but Dave had to go and do barbecue. She's like, I'm staying on. Dave, you go away. I did
the same thing with Danny.
On the couch. Or maybe she's not on the couch. I don't know. Maybe she's doing stuff.
I left. I'm bleeding.
Oh, jeez.
Can you get me a Band-Aid? I don't want to get blood on this. Because this will be up for sale, y'all. I cannot believe that silly little wire of everything else. Hot glue, scissors, anything else that you could hurt yourself on. And this is a little itty-bitty wire from a bow. No, take your time. I think you came out really cute. Sandy?
Here, I got it to match the size of your whining.
You couldn't open or anything since we're on a live and we're trying to... Give me that, please.
I'm opening it.
Well, sorry, guys. I don't want to get blood on this. Right? See? And I stepped on the cat.
Oh, she's working. Someone has to.
What?
Lori says that
she's working. She is doing a lot.
Cookie wants to know how long we've been married. 15 years?
Cookie, we're not technically married. We're Texas married. And
we're common law married.
We're fine with that. We've both been married in the past. Not to each other, obviously, but by other people. And we just don't feel the need at this point in time to do so. However, maybe down the road. But we have been together going on about 15 years, yeah.
So we're common law married.
Yeah.
We're married.
I'm just attaching the bow, and I'm going to show you in the back what I'm doing.
It just occurred to me that I said that with as much enthusiasm as
You
if I
sure
was scheduled
did.
for a friggin' appendectomy.
That's not nice.
I'm gonna get my friggin' appendix out.
15 years.
15 years. 15 wonderful, fun-filled years.
I want a little bit of the green.
We have an Al Bundy, Peg Bundy thing going on.
Not really.
Peg. Yeah, no Peg.
I don't know if I...
I'll help you.
Is that a little too low, guys? Should I bring it up a little bit?
Time for a vote.
I'm thinking maybe I bring it up just one more. What y'all think? They're like, just get it on there and get off the live already.
Cookie, you're right. Yep. We've been together. Let's see. See, you've been married long, even to talk to each other. La, la. Linda says she loves it. Thank you for sharing.
Should I keep it here?
Oh, Cookie says she's got 51 years on us. She's been married for...
Is anybody answering the question?
Oh, yeah, no. Well, I mean, it's lagging.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot all about that.
Do we want it higher or what,
Puff it
you
out.
guys?
Let's see what it looks like.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of yeses.
Higher? The yes?
So you can see his chin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lori says she loves it right there, though. Sorry, Lori, you're outvoted. See, that's how we do things here in the USA. We let the vote decide. The people of the greatest nation on earth decide to
Mm-mm. I know where you were going.
What?
I'm gonna cut you down right now.
I didn't do anything. Ow.
Did you get poked by a
No, I
ribbon wire
I got a
too?
skeeter bite on my ankle. Joyce wants you to hold it up.
Okay, give me just a second.
1 second, Joyce. The reason we haven't been holding it up is...
It's the eyes and everything aren't secure yet.
Yeah.
For the sake of the live, I know it's going on too long now. I just placed them on there, and I will definitely glue them on and post a picture to let you guys see. But, oh yeah, I like that better. And then we can bring down the...
Caviar and cigarettes.
You don't want to smush your bow, even when it's on a Frankenstein.
It's okay. We can move the stitches, Linda.
Where are we moving the stitches? Where's
I don't know.
the stitches?
The lower stitches, I think, may need to be...
I'm going to show you the back, so I'm going to take all of that off right now. So instead of the very bottom, I did 1, 2 in the middle 2. That's where I put the ribbon. And I'll go ahead and I'll adjust my image. Not my image, but my...
Madonna says, no, it's not going too live. Everybody's enjoying it.
Aw.
Not going too long, sorry.
Going too long.
I can't words.
Neither can I. That's when you know you're done with the live. It's kind of like, well...
I could start singing again.
Okay, let me put his smile back on and his stitches. I love him. I don't know if I want to put the stitch that way or this way.
Hi, Dee Dee. Welcome. We're doing
Hello,
Frankenstein's
Dee Dee.
monster today. Dee Dee Simpson. Sherry is like a nose. Hello.
Okay, if you want to bring the camera up, I'm going to tilt him.
Watch it, you guys. Here comes motion sickness. Boink.
Sorry, guys.
4 times
1,
song.
2, 3, 4.
So long, farewell. Auf Wiedersehen, adieu, 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 to you and you and you. Dun 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 dun. Bye.